Greetings, everyone. An enticing showdown here on 2K Sports. We're so glad you could join us. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Go.
Now here's Conley. Wade outside. Back to Conley. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Yeah, not just a jump shooter. Conley is also adept at finding real estate close to the rim.
Out left to the wing. Here's Stewart. Here's Conley. Long pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, he was making sure of that one. Jackson with the strong finish.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
To Wade. Going inside. Now Buzelis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Conley. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, respected both on and off the floor. Conley is one of those guys that leads by example.
This is his first free throw of the game. And so he hits both.
You really don't even have to watch him at the line. Just listen for the net.
Pass to McBride. To the wing on the left. Here's Stewart. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Long pass to Yang. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
It will be a rejump.
Jackson dishes to Conley. Puts up a deep three. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Irving with the bounce pass. Out the basket.
With her skill level, you can forget that Stewart is 6'4" and can do serious damage inside.
Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
Now, here's Doncic. Here's McBride. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Showing off the deep ball there. Shots like this really help her confidence.
Pass to Long. Lets it fly from 18. It's hauled in by Stewart. Memphis trailing here. 23 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Jackson against Doncic. 6 to shoot. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Conley the pass to Long. Shoots over Embiid. The shot by Long, no good. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Leading by just 1. And we'll be back with you for the start of the... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And, guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
And with his strength, George is not your average swing player. He can get his in the paint.
To the middle. Here's Long. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Long's got his first bucket in this one.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's George. Plays it up and banks it in. George has got the lead up to 2 now for Memphis.
Can't argue with a chance like that. Give me more of those.
Jackson against George. To the left wing. Pass to Williams. Out to the wing. Fires the 3. The shot by Long, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage play.
Doncic passes to Austin. And the rejection by Jackson. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Outside Jackson. The three-pointer off the mark. Memphis leading. We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but GA much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, her range out beyond the arc and his handle, I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league.
Long kicks to Jackson. Jackson, a screen on Irving. Conley for 3. Here's Jackson. Count it. Good. Jackson's got 6.
Well, Jackson Jr. has a great feel around the glass, creating second chance opportunities.
Embiid sets the pick for Doncic. 9 feet out. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
And how about his awareness there? Recognizing the open man.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Right side, Conley. Outside for Jackson. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Here's Long. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. Doncic way outside. The long distance 3 is buried. Doncic has got 6 here in this quarter. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. They're up by 1. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Nice game. Great performance by Jaren Jackson.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
And in terms of size, not your typical center. But, man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Over in the corner, Doncic. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Doncic has got the lead up to 2 now for Memphis. Doncic has gone 5 of 6 in field goal attempts tonight. Pass to Jackson. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. And a minute played as the second half gets going. McBride bounce pass. Embiid owns the lane.
The big fella, Embiid, making it look too easy.
Wade, right side. And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
Shot from the wing. And that one comes up a bit short. Over to the left wing. And here's Conley outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And sometimes players forget that Doncic is 6'7", meaning he's more than capable of scoring inside.
Pass to Buzelis. And Embiid pulls it down.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation. Sometimes you have to ignore the analytics. There is value in the mid-range if that's who's shooting.
So timeout call here. The first for Memphis. .46 seconds left in the third. George is out there with Gordon. Then there's Maxey. Then there's Embiid. And it's Iverson in at the 2-guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Over in the corner, Conley jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Memphis. George with the screen on Armstrong. Gordon banked in off the glass. Gordon's got his first points in this one.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, if you have the killer instinct he showed there, it doesn't matter what the size disadvantage is.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Here's Maxey. And we've reached the end of the third. Memphis leads by 4. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Now here's Wade, defended by McBride. Now Wade. It's rebounded by Doncic. Irving finds Stewart. Yes, that goes in. Stewart's got the lead up to 6 now for Memphis.
And these are high-value shots inside. She's going to make that more often than not.
Wade, good.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebounded by Jackson. Here's Long. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
This is the mismatch they wanted under the hoop, making a crucial bucket as easy as possible.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
Takes it off the glass.
You can see there, Irving just getting a little tricky with the handles. He has so many ways he can be.
Wade, right side. Pass to Buzelis. Now here's Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Wade passes to Jackson. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwayne Wade. 14 points for Jaren Jackson. Now a timeout called by Memphis. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's Irving. The rebound by Long. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game. Irving's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Jackson, a screen on Irving to take the lead. And the layup by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 points this quarter.
How about those points from Jackson? Big time.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Irving. Count.
Big time basket at a big time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
There's 53 seconds left in the game. Back to Conley. Into the lane.
Well, who else but the steady veteran? Mike Conley comes through with the timely ball.
And here is Irving.
It counts.
And make no mistake, Irving wants the ball in his hands in these moments. His confidence is off the charts.
Wade left side. Conley.
Yes! You can chalk this up to veteran poise. Conley has been in so many big situations.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
Here's Irving. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, what I want to know, where is the communication defensively?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
Yeah, free throws put them in an excellent position to win this thing now. It's all in the hands of the D.
In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
You know what they came to see me. Never on my level, even if we in the same league. Talking too much on the court, you a big squeak. Don't let me cross over, let your kick squeak.
Wade with it. Drives to the hoop. Count it! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
And he's stroking it well, but he just hasn't shown the aggressiveness that they need out of him. Probably in front by more if he was taking those shots.
And regulation now complete. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Here we go. Crosses over. Oh, Dwayne Wade doing damage inside.
Slick with the rock. Wade, they can move.
Irving looking for an opening. Up and in on the layup.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Here's Wade. Yep, it counts. Wade's got 4 points this quarter.
And it's a difficult task to try and stop Wade inside. He plays a physical brand of basketball and has a variety of moves to choose from.
Irving's shot is good.
Well, look, you need a bucket, go to him. This is exactly what he's built to do.
Irving's gone 75% from the field. 6 baskets and 8 attempts. On the wing, Jackson. Wide open. And that one comes up a bit short. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Memphis. Over in the corner, McBride. Embiid trying to break loose. Good.
Crucial basket for this team. He gave him a shot in the arm with that one.
Doncic against Wade. He takes it in. It drops. A huge shot to tie it up.
Oh, bouncing off the coverage so gracefully. Wade excels at maintaining that concentration on the drive.
Here's Iverson. It's good.
He's a difference maker. Iverson with all the shots in his arsenal and ready to deliver.
Conley left side. Off target with his three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And here's Iverson outside. Gonzalez grabs the board. Thoughts on what coach wants to do here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
Takes a three. Off target from downtown. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And so they foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot. Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Those were pressure-packed free throws, and he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that 3-point lead.
And the first of 3 missing that time. That's a tough one to miss, but 2 more chances. The second one drops, and that brings them within 2 here. And he nails the third. And he commits the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this one on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Kyrie Irving. Welcome, everyone, to our 2K Sports broadcast. We have a great game on tap for you. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Now, look at Memphis's starting group. They've got Kyrie Irving. Also, Daniels out there. Smith out there with Wembanyama. And Murray Boyles in at the 4. We've got Talen Horton-Tucker. Also, Fox out there. Moses Malone out there with Barry.
Here we go.
And here is Fox. And it's slammed in by Malone.
Sure, why settle for the layup when you can just jam it home? You gotta love the aggressive finish.
Now here's Irving. And he lays it straight in.
And that's a defensive miscue there. You can't let Irving get that kind of position inside.
Here's Horton-Tucker. Fox looking it over. Pass to Horton-Tucker. To the inside. Daniels with the steal. Here's Murray Boyle. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Malone can't hit. Memphis with the ball. Now, here is Irving.
Old team foul. Brett Barry. First personal foul. First team foul.
Fox against Irving.
Solid defense from Fox. Effectively contesting and altering the shot.
Malone in the corner. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
Here's Daniels. It's hauled in by Barry. And here they come. Now, Horton-Tucker. Good, and it's Malone picking up the assist.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. They lead by a bucket. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And so it's Memphis with it. Trailing by 2. We've got Moses Malone. Talen Horton-Tucker out there with Fox. Then there's Barry. Smith finds Wembanyama. Memphis moving it around. So on the floor for Memphis. Kyrie Irving is out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Smith. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And Murray Boyles in at the 4 spot.
Yeah, and Malone excels at putting himself in a great position, really on both ends. Just a dynamite rebounder and interior scorer.
Well, they needed those. He stayed calm and got it done.
Irving looking for an opening. And Wembanyama outside. They get it again. The shot by Murray Boyles, no good. Here's the break. And then Malone with the dunk.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
.54 seconds left in the second half of basketball. 5 to shoot. Daniels. And it misses. Here's the break. Outside, Fox. Here he goes. Oh, and he feathers one right through. What touch!
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions. Don't give them a chance to
fans to the exhibition game. Today's matchup, your home team and Memphis. Let's get ready for some basketball. Let's bring out the starters.
Here we go.
That's the end of the game. Folks, we'd like to thank you for coming out and supporting your team. Please drive home safely, and we hope to see you again at the next event. Welcome, fans, to the exhibition matchup. Today's matchup, your home team and Memphis. Let's get ready for some basketball. Let's bring out the starters. Luka Doncic.
Who's got BJ?
Kyrie Irving. That's the end of the game. Thanks again, folks, for coming. Today's matchup, your home team and Charlotte. Let's get ready for some basketball. Let's bring out the starters.
Here we go. Good block.
Assisted by Derek Queen. 2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Timeout. Start it.
First team foul. Full team foul. Jeremiah Robinson early. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the away team.
Timeout. Start it.
Yeah, baby, nice shot, nice shot.
Welcome fans to the exhibition matchup. Today's matchup, your home team and Charlotte. Let's get ready for some basketball. Let's bring out the starters.
Here we go.
Welcome fans to the exhibition game. Today's matchup, your home team and Charlotte. Let's get ready for some basketball. Let's bring out the starters.
Here we go.
Get shot. It's over. It's called. Jacoby Walter. Two minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes. It's home. It's called 3 points. It's called. Assist goes to Jacoby Walter. It's called. Charlotte's foul. It's called. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2, John Starks. That's the end of the game. We'd like to thank everyone for coming out and serving.
Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. We've got an exciting basketball game coming your way in just a moment. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. So off the tip, it's Charlotte. Iverson outside. Here's Wembanyama. Doncic with the steal. Here's Lloyd. Buries it down low. Doncic has got the first points up on the board for Jacksonville.
And sometimes players forget that Doncic is 6'7", meaning he's more than capable of scoring inside.
Count it, good.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Pass to Lloyd. Here's Wembanyama. Here's Murray Boyle. Six to shoot. Jacksonville needs to get off a shot. The offensive rebound. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Here's Murray Boyle. Here's Wembanyama. Lays it up off the glass.
And we talk often about
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. So on the floor for Philadelphia. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Williams is out there with Embiid, and it's George in at the 3 spot. And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Kings played some superb basketball. He had 36 points, and he did his work from both the floor and the free throw line. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. Greg, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Offensive rebound. Here's the 3. George, no good.
Boy, the team doing pretty well despite his offensive struggles right now.
3-pointer. And Lauri Markkanen good for 3. And 12 points for Lauri Markkanen. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Utah Jazz.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
Here's Markkanen. Following the basket by MP. And finished off by Bailey.
And what a big night for Bailey. Scoring it well. I have a feeling there are going to be a lot of these performances in his future.
Now, here's Maxey. 5 points in the game. Goes up. And George with the stuff. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 11 assists.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Well, we know the Jazz have been up front. Before you can rebuild, Doris, you got to tear down, and that's what they've done.
And Kevin, that requires extraordinary patience. You have to be willing to trade away veterans who can contribute to winning, and you have to be willing to prolong the process in order to get max returns. But be under no illusions. Losing is hard on everyone.
Mikhailuk, the 3-pointer, no good. The 76ers have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far.
When you see a young player with a level of physicality, MP doing work on the inside.
The 76ers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Williams. So Utah ends up going with the new group. Quentin Grimes is checked in for Philadelphia, and he can't hit the second.
One of the things you love about MP is his appreciation for the history of the game, studying the former great players, weaving their strengths into his game.
Now, here's Nurkic. Scoreless thus far. Maxey against Nurkic. To the middle. Intercepted. Pass to Sensabaugh. And finished off by Nurkic.
Yeah, you can see the power game that Yusuf Nurkic has in his tool bag. That's a strong finish.
Philadelphia shooting around 40% in the third. Maybe settling for some less than ideal looks out there. Here's Williams, and finished off by Williams.
My goodness, I didn't think they could top that last dunk, but it only took them a couple seconds.
Not much defense, Greg, on those last few possessions, but does anyone mind?
Not
No.
at all.
Here's Sensabaugh. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Hendricks can't get it to go. The 76ers have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. Maxey passes to Williams. Down low. And Williams throws it down.
MP is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to just keep feeding this young guy.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working. You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now, here's Maxey. He has 5. Here's Williams, and the dunk by MP.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home. Nurkic the best of Filipowski. Here's Collier. Inside. Nice ball movement by Utah. Shot clock at 5. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Zador's when it comes to punishing flopping. Calls timeout. And for lottery-bound teams, Doris, toward the tail end of the regular season, not much incentive to win.
Right. The thought process for teams in this position is about which draft selection am I going to get? Where am I going to be positioned in the lottery? Quite often, Kevin, any player that's had too much success on a roster like this has been moved away from the team. They've either traded them or cut them.
Here's Kessler. The 3 from George. It's rebounded by Edgecombe.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Markkanen and Kessler man the post position. Then there's Bailey. Then it's George. And it's Mikhailuk in at the shooting guard position. That's the group right now for Utah. Jazz have gone just 2 of 8 in this 4th quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Pass to Kessler. Kessler setting the pick for George. Here's Mikhailuk. Just 4 to shoot. Good on the bucket.
Well, Kessler, a team-first guy, someone who's very willing to give up the ball when he sees a chance.
The 76ers have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the 4th quarter. Williams passes to Embiid. And now Utah, fast break. Here's Bailey. He's covered by Maxey. And that one's good, George.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Philadelphia has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. And here's Maxey outside. It's rebounded by Mikhailuk. Mikhailuk's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Boy, this guy was able to connect from deep in the first half. Hasn't found the range since.
And he's good on the 3-ball. Bailey's got 14 points here in the 2nd half.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
MP with a screen on George to end the run. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Utah. Pass to Mikhailuk. There's the 3. Rebound by Williams. The 76ers shooting in the 4th quarter has been efficient at 56%. The rebound by the Jazz. Bailey's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. George looking over the floor. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Bailey. He's guarded by Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Mikhailuk can't get it to go. Philadelphia shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Embiid, and it's in there.
And looming large on the interior. Embiid, hard to deny.
They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Now, here's Markkanen. Outside, George. Another miss by Utah. And here are the 76ers now. It's stolen by Bailey. In transition, here come the Jazz. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
And that one misses. Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
And every team is trying to ward off or recover from injury. So, Doris, how much separation is there with regards to team training staffs?
This is a great question, Kevin, and I think one of the things it highlights is how important every member of your staff is, from your head coach to the assistant coaches down to the training staff. An 82-game season will challenge any medical staff. They are invaluable to your organization.
Now, here's Nurkic. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
Well, you love to see the intensity from MP. Doesn't let the physical defense impede him in any way.
The Jazz making a switch here. Vincent's checked in. And the second free throw, good. Jazz shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Pass to Filipowski. Now Nurkic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. MP's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. There's 1:54 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Embiid. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Williams has got his 4th assist in this one. The Jazz shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Edgecombe with the steal. Pass to Williams. Now, here is George. D right on him. 5 on the clock. MP dishes to George. And good that time.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Jazz.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Ace Bailey.
What a groove for him this evening. Just stand aside and let the man work.
Here's Vincent following the basket by MP. Vincent's shot is good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
MP, no good. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become. They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen.
As outsiders watching the games, we don't know what players are thinking. There are nights every year where, for whatever reason, the team just looks flat. The juice isn't there. Did it feel that way today for you?
I don't like that term, Dom. Flat always sounds like an excuse to me. We lined up across from the other team, and they walked away with the win. We'll bounce back.
I'm sure you will, MP. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Kevin, over to you.
All right, Dominic, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. We'll see you later on.
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I've got Tim Legler and Grant Hill at the table with me, and Allie LaForce covering us courtside. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Paul George.
Well, I like that he's really found a balance. He doesn't feel the need to put the team on his back and try to carry them offensively, but he can still bring it when they need him most. And maybe what's most important, he provides that veteran leadership necessary.
And the Oklahoma City starting five. SGA and Wallace are the backcourt. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. And it's Wiggins in at the three. And for Philadelphia, Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. MP is out there with Joel Embiid. And it's George in at the three slot. All right, Tim, the postseason not far off. Team still jockeying for position down the final stretch.
And just like on the track, don't look behind you, just focus on yourself, or you might find yourself on the wrong side of a photo finish.
Gotta run through the tape, get yourself in position. Now here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Well, at 7 feet tall, you don't need much verticality if you're Isaiah Hartenstein. That must be nice.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Maxey. And MP gets it to go on the assist from Maxey.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Pass to SGA. The three is up. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And Shea didn't need a lot of time to get that shot off. His feet were set, his hands were ready, and he let it fly.
Here's Edgecombe. It's stolen by SGA. And he lays it in on the break. SGA's got 5 now.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Pass to Edgecombe. Back to Maxey. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in.
That is timing on the part of SGA, protecting that paint.
And here's Hartenstein. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. SGA, good.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. So it's Philadelphia now. 6-point game. MP, a screen on SGA. Over to the wing. George outside. They need this. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Last time they met was in Oklahoma City.
They were able to pull out a win last time because their bench came up big. It's so important to have depth on your roster.
And a credit to their front office. They wanted a more complete team, and that's exactly what we saw in that one.
The offensive rebound. Pass to Wallace. SGA against Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. Tries again. The rebound by MP. And so it's Embiid who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 6. Outside, Williams. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hardenstein's got his 4th rebound in this one. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
With about a month left to play here in the regular season, let's see who among the new rookies this year has shown they have what it takes to be an NBA star and potentially a Rookie of the Year winner. You look at MP, he's shown us throughout the course of this season that he's at the top of his rookie class, so it's no surprise to see him in the top spot.
And there's no doubt he's the top contender. I'll be shocked if he's not lifting the Rookie of the Year trophy later on.
Well, with his growth and his consistency and just the overall impact on his team, truly remarkable.
Oh, so much size. Holmgren barely has to jump.
It's Williams, high post. Look out! Oh, my goodness!
Little bit of flair on that one.
Okay, young man. We see you, MP. We know you for real.
What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 14-6 run. Holmgren with a screen on Maxey. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wiggins. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Williams a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Maxey finds MP. The shot no good. Great D that time from Holmgren. Pass to Wiggins. Here's the 3. Outside for SGA. For 3. Sends it home from three-point land. SGA's got 11.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
MP a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Maxey. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
And stolen by Williams. Out left to the wing. Hit his foot. And they're saying he kicked the ball. So it's Philadelphia now. 11-point game. Down low, George. Holmgren with the block.
And you see that in building their lead, they've done an impressive job on the defensive glass.
Here's George, and the jam by George.
And credit Maxey, he got that whole thing started. He used his quickness to come up with the basketball, and then he got out in the open floor.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 11 points in the game.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they've just been the better team. They've been more aggressive, which is why they hold a double-digit lead.
76ers trail by 11. Outside Maxey, and there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's George. The Thunder with the rebound. Defeated by Washington in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Well, that's the big challenge. Teams tend to feel more comfortable at home for sure, so you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. That just didn't happen in this one.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Jazz really lit up the floor. He tallied 32 points, and he also dominated the glass. No surprises there. Once he found his rhythm, it was pretty much over. He found a way to do whatever he wanted. Guys, back to you.
Thanks as always, Allie. Great report. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to Edgecombe. Now here's Williams. Over Holmgren, and Williams with the basket on the assist from Edgecombe. MP's got 6.
The defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Wallace outside. Wiggins down low. George defending.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Talk about a guy who's really broken out. How about Aaron Wiggins, Tim?
Well, B.A., he certainly has. He's the former 55th pick in 2021. And you look at the versatility on both ends. He can shoot it, drive it, and defend multiple positions.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
Pass to Wiggins, to the wing, right side. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Beyond the arc. Joel Embiid with the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
George finds Williams. Embiid, a screen on Holmgren. Williams with it. Watched by Wallace. And Embiid gets the double team. Good, and the assist goes to Embiid. Williams has got 3 assists tonight.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And it's a complete... Here's Wiggins. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. To the inside. The kick out to Wiggins. Sinks it from distance. Wiggins got 7.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Williams is out there with Quentin Grimes. And it's Embiid in at the center position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
Number 22, Jason Wall.
Oklahoma City has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. From the stripe. On the wing, Wallace. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Offline with a 3.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Here's MP. 32 points for him last game against Utah.
It wasn't just the scoring. He got others involved, too.
Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
And the physicality Embiid brings to the table is awfully difficult to match. He knows how to use that 7-foot frame.
Oh, the persistence inside of Chet Holmgren.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
Maxey surveying the D. Here's Grimes. No good on the triple. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Wallace outside. Pass to SGA. And it's SGA hitting the three.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
Maxey against Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. Here's Edgecombe. Shot clock at 5. His first shot coming late. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. For Oklahoma City, they've gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. There's the triple. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Maxey. Embiid, a screen on Holmgren. Here's Williams. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, thanks for that report. Back to Wiggins. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Hartenstein, no good. 76ers trail by 8. Right side, Williams to the middle. Embiid. Oh, Embiid imposing his will.
Well, he's just an elite scorer. Embiid, unstoppable.
SGA passes to Hartenstein. Wiggins down low, working on Williams. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Joel Embiid. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Oklahoma City.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
And what about the collective effort so far from distance? Their shooters have been on point there.
Williams passes to Embiid. Williams looking around. Pushing through the contact inside. MP.
That is a strong finish by MP, showing he can handle the physicality of the NBA.
Now here's Wallace. Still without a bucket. Dort for 3. Paul George pulls it in. Outside, Williams. Right wing. It's stolen by SGA. Oh, SGA going to town inside.
That's great footwork and great ball control. It feels like Shea can go wherever he wants on the court.
Here's Edgecombe. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. The rebound by Wiggins. And it's Dort with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
And clearly Dort knows how to operate inside, making his way to a high percentage shot.
Here's Edgecombe. A minute 35 left in the second. Pass to George. Here's Williams. MP, the flush.
Wow, MP just explodes off the floor. What an athlete.
We've got 1:23 left in the first half. And teams built to win now don't always have the young pieces that Philly does, though.
Yeah, BA, particularly in their backcourt. Nice drafting and great trades have given them an abundance of talent.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
Here's Edgecombe. No points so far. Oh, another miss by MP. They swipe it. And now the Sixers on the break. And they double up MP. And we're going to have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
5.5 a game. And the layup is good off the glass. And it's a 12-point Oklahoma City lead.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
To the paint. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Dort.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
There's a screen. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And SGA throws it down.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 25 points and counting for him. They have relied heavily on his offense. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander on the court for the Thunder. 2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. SGA and Wallace with the backcourt. And it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward.
Shai is just getting better and better at facilitating.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Chet Holmgren checks some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are 2 things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Back to you guys.
A unique talent. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Down low, Holmgren. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
At times, Holmgren can just be overwhelming for a defense. Even if you foul him, he can find a way to score.
Tim, watching Chet Holmgren, he brings a lot to the table.
Well, absolutely, Brian. He's got a wingspan of 7.5 feet, but still has touch from deep. It's really something to marvel at. Chet is redefining what a stretch big can be in the NBA.
You know, Tim, when it comes to deflections and steals, who's better than the Thunder?
The answer, nobody. They pressure the ball, they run swarms of defenders at you, and they have a way of overwhelming and exhausting their opponents.
Dort, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander against Maxey. 6 to shoot. And it's SGA missing.
Now, he was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
Maxey passes to Williams. Back to Maxey. Philadelphia moving it around. They set a pick. And MP throws it down hard.
They continue to feed the hot hand, and this kid is putting in work.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Here's SGA. Count that bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 27 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Dort outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots a fadeaway. Chalk up 2 there. And that's now 29 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Williams with it. Hartenstein covering. MP no good. Oklahoma City leading by 17. Dort, the pass to Wiggins, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's just good coaching. They have made the better adjustments.
To the middle. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Wiggins for three. The shot won't fall. 76ers trail by 17. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And this is his third trip to the line tonight. Well, Legs, when we talk about current players, who are the guys you want taking the shot with the game on the line right now?
Well, certainly the tried and true like Stephen Curry and Kevin Durant. You can't go wrong there. Or a multi-time MVP in Nikola Jokic.
To the inside. Here's Wiggins. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so. Here's Williams. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hardenstein's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. SGA against Maxey. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wallace. Here's Wiggins. And it's Oklahoma City scoring again. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. George a screen on Wiggins. Williams with it. And it's Dort picking him up. Pulls up, high post. The Sixers again can't hit.
But it didn't go that time, but that's a shot he should feel confident in taking.
Pass to Wiggins. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
And something else I've liked has been their ball movement. Always finding the open guy with a better look. That is team basketball.
Oh, got a piece of it. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. And now the Sixers on the break. MP outside. Pass to Edgecombe. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. The pull-up. And the shot's good by Wiggins. Wiggins got 19 points.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Maxey against Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams passes to George. Back to Williams to halt the run.